Throw it to the wolves. We are live.
Welcome to Expose, living and loving as a wolf with your girls, Thalia, Aphrodite, and her wolf pack.
Tonight is our 35 episode Wife to Wolf Radio TV Network presents Expose HealthCare Hoes. What are they really doing? Please like and subscribe to our channel and visit our website at www.wifetowolf.com.
And if you want to be a guest or sponsor the show, also contact us, www.wifetowolf.com. And for all you hoes that are interested in calling in tonight, our number is 08-484-6681. All righty, Wolfpack. Where are the hoes at? There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
There's some slutty ass bitches up in here.
They're all at the hospital. What are you talking about?
They're with you, right?
Hey, I only employed the most qualified nurses at my clinic.
They got it.
All right. Well, I know that we got some healthcare professionals on here in this wolf pack. Not gonna name any names or where they work because I don't want no hoes showing up trying to rape you. But I'm gonna call out a few of you out. Out loud. Tell me how it be in the healthcare system. Tell me, have you ever experienced a healthcare hoe, or are you a healthcare hoe?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, audience. Yeah, I'm not a healthcare hoe. I know a couple of healthcare hoes, but
Why you keep giggling?
That was the past, boo. That was the past. You know what I mean? We can't live in the past. But I know some hoes. I know some healthcare hoes.
Yeah. Have you ever had any experiences with them?
Back when I used to work in EMS, yeah, I had to take down a couple of healthcare hoes in the back of the ambulance.
So while y'all parked and moving to the side, being respectful drivers, I want you to know what's going on in the back of an ambulance.
The guy was bleeding.
That siren. That's siren. Oh, that's not a siren you're hearing.
Exactly. So on my way to treat a gunshot wound, I was taking care of a little healthcare hole in the back of the ambulance.
That's what I'm talking
Beast,
about.
why are you laughing so much? Have you ever experienced a healthcare hoe?
Oh, of course.
Oh?
That's all I used to go after. I used to go after the nurses all the time. That was like my MO. I love nurses.
Is it the scrubs? Is it those tight scrubs?
It was the scrubs. It was the money they was making. It was
Yeah.
I had to pay. It was a whole bunch of stuff with them. I even had one in the bathroom before. And once got busy in the not a birthday, in the hospital bathroom.
Oh, damn. With a lot of hoes.
Yeah.
I think my song was very appropriate in this beginning. There's some hoes in the house. Oh,
yeah, definitely some hoes in the house.
Y'all bunch of hoes. Y'all bunch of hoes. And I'm not talking to my girls. I'm talking to Beast. I'm talking to Outlaw. And I want to know, if you got any more hoes out here that we need to know about.
Hey, so what you want me to? We can't help it. We couldn't help it. Now I can't do anything about that one. But I'm just saying, back then we couldn't help it. You know what I mean? That's how shit went down.
I know the sperm donor thing was different. It was like she was a spitter, so she could just spit it right in the cup. Spit it right in the cup, girl.
Contaminated. Oh man. Aphrodite.
How about Aurora? Has she experienced a healthcare hoe?
I don't see Aurora here. I didn't see Aurora joining us tonight. So I want to know, Aphrodite, have you experienced a healthcare hoe?
Have I experienced a healthcare hoe?
Yeah, any male nurses? I know I've seen some hot ass male nurses, dog. Ooh.
I've seen a bunch of slutty ass healthcare hoes in the, hospitals, rehabs. I see them all fucking. Have I have any sexual experience with one? No, definitely not.
I see them on TikTok. I see them on TikTok. They have all these guys all badass, and then they show up in scrubs. You're like, damn, you can take anything from me.
No.
What do you want?
You're like, take it, go. I won't. I'm just gonna watch you.
Well, how about
I'm pretty
sex?
sure you.
How about sex? Have they seen any sex in the healthcare system? Like, have you guys seen any sex? How about you, mermaid? You seen sex in, like, the hospital? Have you seen a healthcare hoe having sex right in front of you? Let us know, mermaid.
Well, not full on sex, but I had this friend who went to the hospital one time and something was going on. And I stepped out and I came back.
And
And
then
it was
that's
going
it.
down.
She's traumatized.
I'm not traumatized. I just wasn't expecting it. Like, my friend was very sexual. So she had like a little hand job thing going on.
Oh, damn.
You've seen her dangling that dick right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
He was probably
Like
just making-
meeting in
he
the
was probably just
storage
making
room.
sure she still had
Meeting
use
in the
her hand.
storage room.
What did you say, Dr. Achilles?
I said that's a very common practice in the medical field. You just gotta make sure they don't have nerve damage that they can get a proper grip on something. But not too hard. It's a very delicate process. So you want to make sure they can firmly grasp it, but not too hard.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp.
Yeah.
Not too
You mean you
hard,
don't
though.
squeeze it?
You can
gotta
choke. You
put a
can
little
choke my
bit
chicken.
What'd you say, Beast? What'd
Just
you
say
say,
you
Beast?
The nurses could choke my chicken.
Oh, shit.
It's a firm, Dr. Achilles. Is it like this or like this? I mean, I want to know how tight I can grip it.
Well,
You don't want to pop the head.
If it starts to turn pink or blue, then there's a problem.
She's talking about a Pez dispenser and shit.
Well,
Yeah.
well, the proper method actually is you want to break it like a glow stick.
the
Here we
fuck?
go. Here we
I
go.
don't even want to hear about that. That sounds like it hurts.
Doc, what the fuck are
think-
we talking about over here, Doc?
Throw it
Start
in the
pop out
wood.
with a
We have a
highlighter.
caller.
Doc.
We got
Welcome,
a caller
caller.
in here.
You said firmly
Hi,
grasp
good
it,
evening.
and my mind went to SpongeBob and that episode where they took Squidward fishing,
Oh, shit.
jellyfishing in his full body
All right.
cast, and he like
got SpongeBob on
plunges the
Pornhub?
net.
All right, y'all. We got a caller, y'all.
Hello, caller. How are you? Welcome to Wife to Wolf Exposed.
Hi, good evening. How are you guys today?
Hey,
Good.
welcome. Welcome to the show.
Great.
How are you?
We're great.
Hi. So I can relate to the topic of the show this evening.
Oh,
Tell us.
tell us,
Ooh.
girl. Tell us.
Spill it.
Yeah.
Surgeon General.
So I'm a physician. I've been a physician for almost 16 years. And when I was a resident, I actually got my little heart broken. I thought that I was exclusive with another physician, very, very handsome man. And me being very naive, I thought we were exclusive. And turns out he was actually playing, I would say, myself and another resident.
He was being a
Myself and
hoe. You
another
can say it,
resident.
girl. You can say it. He was being a
I don't
hoe.
really- I don't really speak like that. Thanks.
Okay.
But so we became close, myself and another resident, and we started going to lunches together, and then dinners, and she kept getting text messages, and I'm like, "Are you dating someone?" She's like, "Yeah," and it was actually him. So we both, because we were residents, we didn't call him out, but she kept on, dating him, should I say. But I didn't because, I'm not that type of gal. But it does happen, and I never dated again in the workplace, but it does happen. Um, so on and so forth.
Did you know the
So
other resident?
that's how I can. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Did you know the other
What'd you say?
resident?
Yeah, we became chummy. We went to not dates. Sorry, like lunch dates and um, dinners and stuff because we were residents. So when you're residents, you don't really have too many people to talk to when you're new. We were in the hospital.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, like I said, She kept on dating him, the other physician. But I didn't. I'm not that type of girl.
How'd
Hold on,
that
were
turn out
you in
for
a
her?
Okay, so
did you
that's
work in a
good.
clinic or in a hospital?
You let her deal with those sloppy seconds, and you find yourself a better man
Sloppy
and
seconds.
with a healthcare hoe.
Wait
Well,
a
I'm
minute.
married
With
now
this
and everything,
sloppy
but
seconds? It was
So you
dealing with her
did
the
better
same
for
time.
yourself.
Yes.
yeah,
How
I did.
about Roman?
Mhm.
Roman, do you have advice for her?
Well, hold on. Let me get this straight. So you were dating someone else. You were dating a guy, and then you started dating another guy.
No,
Or
we
no,
both
you were dating a guy.
we were
Sorry, no,
two.
you were dating a guy, and or he had a wife or whatever, and then you were dating another guy, right?
No.
No,
You married
nothing of the sort. Nothing of the
What
sort.
was
So myself and
this
another
story's
young
just very
lady,
confusing to
we
me.
were
I'm
both
sorry.
okay. So let me break it down a little bit more
All right, let me hear it.
for you. Myself and another resident. I'm a resident. She's a resident. The physician, he's a doctor. He was a doctor for about 7 years in the
Okay,
emergency room we worked. So
got it.
he was dating both of us. We didn't know. When you're residents, you don't really have anybody to talk to. So her and myself, her name is Melissa. Okay. So Melissa and I, my name is Marsha. Melissa and I, we began to become close. So we went to lunch together. Then we went to dinner. We became close. So she started getting a lot of text messages. I'm like, "Ooh, who are you? As friends, who are you talking to?" So then she told me the doctor's name. I'm not going to put his name out there because he's a well-known physician. Now he has his own practice. So she told me, and I'm like, "Whoa!" So at first I didn't really say anything, but then she really started liking, saying that she had feelings for him. So I told her, "Look, I'm dealing with him also." So I got my little heart broken, but she decided she was going. I thought I was exclusive with him,
You didn't want to
but
try
I
a threesome?
wasn't because Melissa. Absolutely not. No.
Well, have you ever thought
That's
about
that's a different episode, man. That's a different episode.
Have you ever thought of a three-way relationship? Honestly,
Hmm?
it can work
What'd
for a
you
little
say?
bit at least. It can be fun.
Oh, maybe to you.
Are
But
are him and her still together? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't work there anymore.
Good
I
job.
don't know.
You're not in contact with
Yeah,
her?
I mean I just did my residency. No, not at all.
Wait, you
Good.
said her name is Marsha?
No, her
No,
name is
My name is
Melissa.
Marsha. Her
She's
name is
Marsha.
Melissa.
Oh, you're
I'm
Marsha.
Marsha.
You're not
Okay.
listening, Roman. You're
Yeah.
not listening.
Typical
All
thing.
right. Yeah,
How
sorry.
how about Aurora? Let's hear advice from Aurora.
This
What
story
advice
is
can you
boring
give
me.
our caller, Aurora?
Okay, well,
I feel
you shouldn't be on a
like
talk show then. Maybe you shouldn't be on a talk show because when people call in, they tell their story.
Well, you got to
Yeah.
watch
Of
out,
your
Marsha.
story.
My
People might,
story
I'm
is
glad that
for a
you
second.
moved.
Nice to
story is
From me
Marsha.
for a second. I believe
Marsha, you got to watch
that
out for
my
that football in
story
the
is
face.
boring you.
Hello, everybody. Aurora has some good advice for a caller.
yes,
Our
please
caller?
listen to what I have to say so everybody can
Yes.
take note.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say, even if if you like the same people, whatever, I feel like the relationship between you and that girl shouldn't have ended just because of another guy that you guys
Yeah.
both liked and stuff. Now, if you were jealous in the sense that you liked him more than she should have had, then yeah, you have a right to not be friends with her. But like I would have stayed in contact with her just to see like if they lasted or not, and to see if he talks about you or another person, or to see if he's loyal instead of just like disconnecting from what you guys had. Because regardless, even if it doesn't work out with that guy and that girl, you didn't like her, like as a friend or something?
Well, the thing is, when you're in residency, you're just basically getting your not credits, but you're just building to basically get a job to see if they would hire you.
Like an internship kind of.
So, yeah, basically a paid internship to
Right.
go into your field.
Oh, I see.
We weren't there to
Well,
last.
Pat, we
yeah.
have another caller on the line by the name of Lisa.
Okay, nice talking to you guys, and I'm sorry that my
Melissa,
story
best of
bored
luck
you.
to you.
Alright,
I'm so
thank you,
happy you
Melissa.
moved on, got married, and you're living your best life.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Dr.
World's loved
For
triangle
comment.
story I've ever heard.
Roman,
Good night,
we're
Don't
gonna have
listen
to
to
talk to
Roman.
you
Hi,
later.
caller. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi.
How are you
Hello.
doing?
Okay, I guess it's me. Hello.
Hey.
I'm Lisa,
Hi,
Hey,
Lisa.
and I was just calling because of a situation with a doctor. I went to get
Tell
a
us. Tell
physical.
us.
Okay. I went to get a physical, and when I went to get the physical, you know how to use the clamp, right? I was on the table laying down. So the doctor had the clamp in me, and the thing to do is always be still. I always thought. So anyway, he had the
OBGYN, Lisa?
excuse me,
This was
What kind of doctor?
the OBGYN.
gynecologist.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yes. Hmm.
You went to the
So anyway,
vagina-
it's not too clear. I didn't hear you.
No, go ahead. Keep going. Tell us about your OBGYN experience.
Okay. So anyway, he had the clamp, the shoehorn, whatever you want to call it, and he had it in me. So he was he was so rough. I was like trying to slide up the table. So anyway, what he did then is he stopped with the shoehorn. I don't know where he went, and he came back. Then you know how they put their finger in you, and he took his finger and he had his finger in me. And then I was going off the table, so the nurse, she walked by once, she walked by twice. So the third time she came in, and she was talking to him. Then she started trying to pull him off of me. So she finally got him off of me. So then I don't know where he went, So anyway, what happened after that was they came in, three nurses came in. They said, listen, whenever you go to a doctor, you have to really pay attention to what they're doing. She said, because sometimes they get carried away. So anyway, she said, what we're going to do is they gave me an appointment to come back in 2 weeks. So when they gave me the appointment to come back in 2 weeks, a female doctor examined me. And when she examined me, she had on the white gloves. And when she pulled her hand out, it wasn't that time of the month or anything. And she says, look at this. She said, that was 2 weeks ago. And he was so rough of whatever he was trying to do. I had blood that had clogged up in me. Then
Oh my gosh.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
So you feel
So
like
then in time,
okay, so you feel like you were molested by this doctor.
well, it's amazing. I never looked at it as being molested, but I guess that's what it was a form of.
He was rough with you, girl. Very rough with you, Lisa.
He was finger banging her.
I would ask for an escort next time, especially if you're dealing with a male doctor. That could mitigate this type of thing from happening.
Right.
Mhm.
So
But
Lisa, every
one,
time, Lisa,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Every time you're gonna go to get you're gonna get your hoo-ha checked, just for future reference, just make sure that there's a female nurse there with you. Like the nurses told you, some doctors can get carried away. And this is not the first time that I hear about stuff like this. So, just for your safety and anybody else's, just make sure you have a female nurse there, because 90% of the time female nurses have to be present when a male is checking a female.
Right.
Okay, so don't feel scared. Like, open let your voice be heard and let the doctor know, listen, I don't feel comfortable with just you and me, and is it possible you can have a female nurse? And if not, you have all the right as your patient bill of rights. You can walk away from that service, and you can ask for another physician to check you, even a female doctor. So just make sure for next time you are aware of this and you can prevent this from happening again. And I'm glad that you opened your mouth about this because we can also let it be known for other viewers, that watching the show, females at that, who might not be too keen on it. And your experience is what helps other people. So, for any women that's listening and for Miss Lisa, just make sure you call a female nurse.
Mm-hmm. And Lisa,
I'm
I'm
never
so
going
glad that
back
you
to a
went
doctor.
back.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
so glad you went
I
back
went
to get
back to
checked again because that's some serious stuff down there. You don't want to mess with that down there and get it all messed up. Okay.
All of
Yeah,
this is
well,
making.
it won't ever get messed up because I'm never going to a doctor again.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
well,
I
that
never go back
well,
to a doctor for anything.
You
Never.
can't say never.
But
You can't say never,
Adonis,
never, Lisa.
Adonis was trying to say something to the caller. What did you say, Adonis?
I said all of this is making Roman very thankful he's a man. At least, at least allegedly.
Allegedly.
Honestly, I need bullet points to this story. What's going on now? So I can
Miss
try to
Lisa.
help.
Why you need bullet points?
To help you.
you need to work on your attention
Well,
span.
thank you for calling, Lisa.
Thank you,
Thank
Lisa,
you.
and thank you for
Bye.
making us aware.
Thank you for
Wow,
sharing your
thank
story.
you.
That's
Have a great
crazy.
night.
All right, well,
God
we have
bless.
another caller on the line by the name of Joy.
Hey,
Hello there,
Joy.
Joy.
Hey, Joy.
How are you?
Oh, doing pretty good. How about you guys?
Good.
Great.
Perfect.
Talking about healthcare holes.
Yeah, well, I work in the healthcare industry.
What do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Nice.
All right.
And do you
What's
work the night
your story?
shift?
Not anymore, thank God. I used to.
All right.
But I got
You know the night shift is called the whole shift, right? Just to let you know.
Streets come out at night. Shit.
called the
The whole shift is every nurse shift.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
TLC, be scrubs.
Yes, it is.
Nah, not for
I
nurses.
mean, for my
Go ahead,
50-50.
caller.
Well, so I'm just calling. I kind of need you guys' I guess advice or something. I started dating someone, and it's a coworker. And when we first met, he was just like my buddy, and we were both seeing other people at the time. And then but like you get what it's like to have a person that you just have to talk to at like during a hard shift or something.
Sure.
And you did that, and then we both kind of split up from our respective partners, and it turned into something else. But it's just he got promoted recently, and so he's my boss technically now, and I don't know how to do it.
Joy, don't do it, Joy. Don't do it. Please, don't do it.
Don't
Do
fuck her
not.
boss.
Are you guys exclusive?
Fuck her boss.
Well, he wasn't.
Like within the
What
last
happened?
month or so, exclusive. Joy, are you in healthcare?
Yeah, she's a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
Oh, he's a doctor. Ooh.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
your
oh, geez. And now he's your boss. No,
Is he
you
like
know
the
that makes
hospital
you
administrator,
hot.
or is he like, what is he?
No, I know girls. I know that makes
He's
you
a chef.
hot. He's your boss. You have to like do what he says. You have to just like lay over the freaking the bedpan.
Yeah.
He
Joy,
tells
so
you.
what do you want from the wolf pack? What do you want us to give you advice on?
I guess just like have advice on is it one, like being in the healthcare industry, I feel like I need to be on the up and up and like, have that strong moral code. But then two, like just dating your coworker, first of all, but especially now that he's my boss, it seems like I'm opening up a can of worms that
All right.
I don't know. I wanted to hear if you guys have any stories
All right, Joy.
or anything.
Joy, let me help you out on this one, Joy. Now, I know where you're coming from, as far as you having a partner, because having a partner in the same department and feelings get crossed. Yeah, it's always gonna be a difficult situation, and at the same time, when he's your boss, that's definitely a catch-22. So my advice to you, Joy, is just let it be. Cut your ties. That's it. Let it just keep the employer role, boss, employee, supervisor, whatever it is, and just make sure you have that boundary. And whatever happened between you and him, make sure that it stays back there, because now what happens is if he tries to use it for favors, or tries to use it against you and retaliate against you, it's not going to be a good situation, especially if it's in the same department, and you don't want to get jammed up. You don't want to get jammed up by human resources and say, why you going, messing around at the job, at the workplace. So, my suggestion is do your thing and step away from that.
Well, that's a good point too. Like, was a relationship disclosed to
I
HR?
think she's trying to talk.
Oh,
I'm so picky, and it's the first time in a while, like, where I've met someone that I really like, and I like, aside from like working together, we do all the same stuff on our weekends when we have time off together. It's hard to meet somebody like that nowadays.
It could be love, right?
Yeah.
Mind
Find a
if I come in
constructive
here for a second?
Go,
it's not a
Dr.
catch
Keys.
22. It's a catch 69.
All right.
It's a catch
So-
69.
And any situation where you're dating a coworker, it runs a big risk. Like, doesn't matter what industry, especially when that significant other suddenly becomes a boss. Now that said, it's not that it can't work out. There's been plenty of cases where people do date in the workplace and it goes really well for them. But I think the key is, someone's touching on this earlier, is you just need to be able to separate when you're coworkers and when you are significant others. So, and especially it's extra complicated now that he's your boss, because like, if other people at the work, if other coworkers find out, suddenly they might think he's playing favorites with them, or like, oh, you only got this job because of him. Like, there's people talk shit behind your back. Like, that'll happen in anywhere. So if the key is, because it sounds like you and this guy are getting along really well. Like, you're a really good match for each other. So if you can keep work at work and personal stuff outside of work, I think you should be fine. Now,
I agree.
God forbid you break up and then work is extremely awkward, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now,
I'm gonna jump in there.
Yeah.
I am a
Can I jump
hopeless
in real quick?
romantic. So, Dr.
Joy,
Kiwis,
tonight's topic is healthcare hoes. Are there any other people in the healthcare facility that you work with fooling around at the facility, married, fooling around with single people, or married people fooling around together that kind of supports our topic?
I mean, like, there were a couple of people at like the Christmas party, but everybody, if they are, it's pretty much like, we don't bring it to work, and nobody else is bringing their shit to work either, because it's like against the rules in the handbook. It's like, you're not supposed to date coworkers. So if it's being behind this,
But you're doing it, right?
of course I am. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
So are you saying that you're
her.
doing it, but everybody else is obeying the rules?
no, I think it probably is happening, but I just don't know about it.
What you know about yourself?
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
Yeah, she's doing it. She's doing
Yeah.
it.
So it makes her
she is the
uncomfortable.
rule breaker. These are the rules,
Well, I
and
feel
this
like-
is Joy.
I feel like
You know
It's
what,
not-
Joy?
it's not against the rules. I mean, if they
I'm gonna
just-
tell you
if they
something,
don't.
Joy. I am a hopeless romantic, and I'm gonna tell you that my advice to you is to keep it on the DL until you know whether it's real love, and if it is, then you find yourself another position somewhere else. But keep it on the
fuck
DL.
that.
Keep giving
How
him
about
food.
Di-
This is
how
what you
about
got to
Dire
do.
Wolf?
Hey, let me
Dire
tell
Wolf
you.
had something to say. Hold on. Dire Wolf had something to say. Do you agree or disagree?
Joy, I would say keep doing what you're doing. I mean, this could help you advance in your career as long as you do it smartly, right? However, right, like a good way to start, disclose the relationship to HR if you haven't already, which you should have, right? Disclose it to HR, and then maybe they can make a transfer. That way you guys can be together without a conflict of interest. However, if you haven't yet, you're not going to say nothing, whatever. Keep it on the DL, work together, separate work from home, like everybody's been saying. And who knows, this could actually work out for you. It could, provided
Yeah.
the relationship stays amicable and everything works out. And if it doesn't, you guys have to agree, okay, I'm not going to get stuck on the night shift if we break up or if I don't put out one night. Okay. You got to have to separate the two. That would be my advice to you. I've dated somebody, I've become somebody's boss before. We kept everything going and it worked out for us. However, we were smart about it. That's all you got to do too.
Yeah, you gotta talk. Definitely gotta talk.
Okay, we
Gotta
got
have
some
good
great
behavior.
advice here.
Hey, Joy, don't forget to invite us to the wedding, all right?
Yeah, amen. Congrats. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right,
Wolfpack
one thing.
goes to the wedding, baby.
One thing, Joy. Joy.
If
We
he gets
have
on one knee,
another caller.
if he gets on one knee, get down on both knees.
Hi-oh.
You
Thank
said
you,
it.
Joy, Joy, for coming.
Thank you.
I think we have another caller, right?
Yeah, we do.
Caller, you there?
Caller, welcome to Expose. Tell me about some hoes.
No more,
Hey,
no
that
more
rhymes.
callers right now.
Oh, no more
Okay,
callers?
great.
Okay.
All right. So let me tell you something. Aside from the EMS shit, I started working at the hospital maybe like 10 years ago. Anyway, my third year into the hospital that I was working in, I got invited out by one of the residents, right?
Oh,
All right, cool. We're
eyes
gonna have some drinks. I didn't think nothing of it. We
wide
go to
shut.
huh?
Eyes wide shut.
I'm telling you, bro. I swear. I ain't think nothing of it, but my fucking antennas was up. We go to this building. I see a couple more coworkers. Oh, okay. Yo, 11 o'clock hit. It was a full fest hospital orgy.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yep.
Eyes wide shut.
And it was a full fest hospital orgy. I'm talking about my coworkers that worked in my department, nurses, doctors. I said, "What? Y'all some dirty little animals in this bitch."
Yeah, sorry about
Yo,
that. I was on transfer to the hospital that night. I decided to keep things interesting.
I'm surprised I ain't see your naked ass there, boy. But listen, when of course I'm not gonna just fucking leave. There was a couple of coworkers that I wanted to get down with, but anyway, that's another story. The next day, everybody was just like Kumo D. Everybody was just Kumo D, like nothing happened. And I'm just looking at everybody like, yo, y'all some nasty motherfuckers.
I like that.
Nasty motherfucker. I
like
didn't care because I was a nasty motherfucker too, but shit.
Of course.
Of
You
course.
savage.
I wanted to take advantage. That was a
We
great
all are.
opportunity.
That's the whole point.
Exactly. So this is a great fucking topic because I know me personally, I know a bunch of healthcare hoes, men and women.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, because you can just get a shot of penicillin and cure everything. Like
exactly, bro. I ain't have to worry about
get a
it.
prescription for Cyclovar, and then hey, don't got to worry about nothing.
Right.
Got unlimited fucking access to Viagra and Cialis, so they fucking you full that shit. Make sure you
that's
stay
old school,
hard.
man. It's all about Trimix nowadays.
Have any of you guys ever dated a healthcare hoe? I know, Alice is talking about being a healthcare hoe, but have anybody ever dated a healthcare hoe?
Can we pause that question for 1 second? Wolves, we have another
yes,
caller
ma'am.
by the name. Fine.
What's the name?
Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy.
Yes. Hi.
Sandy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Mandy.
Welcome.
Hey.
Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm in healthcare, and I was dating my supervisor.
Oh shit.
And yeah, and then I found out that she had a lover.
Wait a minute,
And
a lover?
so I totally, yeah,
Was it Kaniki?
another lover. Like, she was cheating on me.
A man or a woman?
It was a man.
Oh.
I was so upset.
Wait, so he had a lover that was another man?
She had a lover that was another man, and she didn't tell me.
This sounds like I'm really trapped in
I
the closet.
caught
I
them
would be
making
so
out in the
mad.
closet.
I think maybe hey, give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was just practicing his prostate exams.
It's not cheating.
Giving
it's
and
cheating.
receiving.
I don't know. There was like a lot of clapping going on at this clinic, and it's not the applause kind.
Talia, don't be so judgmental. Maybe he was experimenting. Maybe he just
Maybe he lost the bet. Maybe it was Wednesday. There's a lot of factors here that we need to identify.
Roman,
Maybe she
I
got
said I would be mad because I would feel like I was being left out of the party. All right, not because I'd be jealous.
Well, maybe she got boring in bed. We don't know. Let's ask her.
No, Mandy doesn't sound boring. Tell him, Mandy.
It sounds valley.
It's definitely not boring. I'm always up for an adventure.
Sandy, I got a question for you. Was he clapping your cheeks and then he get his cheeks clapped, or was he?
He just like had a whole round of applause, lots of clapping, and definitely theirs together. And I saw it all happen when I opened the closet door to get out some supplies.
So he was literally trapped in the closet like our guy.
You went into the closet.
You got him out of the closet.
So
I
was he
went
getting
to the
fucked or
closet
was he
and
doing the
it was a
fucking?
big surprise.
Yeah, was he the pin or the cushion?
What's that?
Supply? Was it the supply room?
This sounds like a bad R. Kelly song.
I always say those supply rooms are like great little mini hotels in the hospitals, man. I swear they are.
So what are you gonna do now? You're gonna break
Oh
up
my
with
God,
him or
the
what?
best makeout.
Was he wearing a condom at least?
The best makeout. room.
Wait, what advice would you like? Would you like to join them?
I don't like sharing so much.
Same.
Although I would have tried it once if she was like open about it, maybe.
What if you just ran a train? Then you wouldn't be sharing. They would just be doing you.
Choo, baby.
It seems like they like, they want the dick.
Yeah, they may not be into that.
Hey, we got pegging. If you listen to one of our last shows, we like pegging too. Just saying.
How about
Well, yeah, they get-
Nefertiti? Like, what advice do you have for her since you're the kinky pack?
I'm not one to share either, so I can't help but think the same thing. If you want to peg a man or get pegged by a man, that's your prerogative. But personally, if you're going to be with me, that dick is strictly mine. Sis, the hell on, step up your.
I like the way she.
You're being selfish. That's selfish.
No, she's being possessive, as every woman should for their man. Don't be a hater, Roman.
Hey, my body belongs to me. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to me.
Like, why would you go stick it in a man's butthole, then go come fuck me with the dirty dick? Like,
he may not have been sticking. He might have been receiving. We don't know. We just heard this.
He could. He could have washed it all first.
Watch it
The hospital is very
Little hand sanitizer will kill all
It's a very
bacteria after 30 seconds.
sanitary location.
No, thank you. I'm
Oh,
not.
Sam, do you still want to be with him, or do you want to try to move on?
Sandy.
I think she left.
Oh,
Oh.
do I want to be with her, you mean?
Do you want to be with the guy that was clapping your cheeks?
Her?
No.
Oh, her.
No, my supervisor was a her. That was my love affair.
I thought it was a
And
guy.
her lover.
I thought it was two men.
Okay.
No, her lover was another man.
Oh yeah, girl, you should do it. You should go for it. Go for it.
Definitely play doctor.
That one
Definitely play doctor. Be that healthcare hoe. Fuck it.
That's right. Yeah. So I know all about what goes on in this industry.
Make it happen, Mandy.
You got any other juicy stories you want to tell us about?
Make sure they get tested.
Don't say
Yes, make sure they get tested. Yes.
That should all at the same time.
I mean, that was like my, our greatest, my juiciest secret, but I don't know, maybe I will go the other way and find like a hot male coworker to just play operation with?
Or a hot
Yes.
Let me ask you.
Doesn't have
Andy,
to be a
end of the
coworker.
show,
You
I'll
know,
give
why
you my number. I'll tell you the hospital I work in. We can come play doctor.
Let me ask you. Those are juicy.
I mean, she already crossed over, so why can't I?
Right. Come over here. We'll play doctor.
Excellent
point. Yeah. That was your juiciest secret. I want to know your itchiest secret.
Crab.
What?
My itchiest secret.
Itchiest.
Yeah, itchiest.
Don't worry, Roman.
I want to
Roman
hear
is very
STD
itchy
stories.
sometimes.
Yeah, I need friends. I need people that can relate to me.
Common interest.
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch his back, he'll scratch yours.
I do both. You
Funny
got to
about
figure
the
out what it is.
They call that herpes.
Yeah, but they could be something else. There's a
Listen,
lot of other
Mandy.
things too.
You only get herpes once, then you just spread it around.
It's Sandy. It's Sandy.
Okay,
Sandy.
Sandy.
Oh, I thought it was Mandy. I'm sorry, Sandy. Yeah.
Thank you so much
it.
for calling in tonight, Sandy.
Thank you for
Do your
joining the
thing,
Wolf
Sandy.
Pack.
Play doctor.
Good
Have
night,
fun.
Olivia Newton-John.
Good night, Sandy.
Have a good night, Sandy. Don't keep it Sandy though.
Paul. Fucked up.
Okay, Thalia, where were we?
Girl, we just talking about all these healthcare hoes. I'm lost in healthcare central. I'm like walking the mall. I'm walking the mall. Look at me. I'm walking the hospital in my brain, trying to find all those storage rooms. I'm about to start opening them when I'm in the hospital to see who's in there.
Because it shows like Grey's Anatomy. They make it seem like everybody's fucking.
Yep.
Telling you, man, that whole thing sounded like a bad R. Kelly song to me. I don't know.
Trapped in the closet. And he looked at
Yeah.
me. I looked
Well,
at
you know
him.
they say the hospitals is one big fucking cesspool of sex and alcohol. So, everybody's fucking everybody.
Hey, don't forget the codeine. Don't forget the codeine.
Oh
yeah. Oh, there you go.
Penicillin will
like
kill
that.
anything within 24 hours. I'm telling you.
And vodka too. Vodka too.
Partying every day.
You can't inject vodka though. You can't, and you shouldn't. Illinois.
Hey, I mean, just get yourself a nice hot ass. Get yourself a nice hot ass nurse to snort some perks off your dick.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
what were we
Wolfpack.
asking these wolves?
Wolfpack, I
Well,
need
I
some
think
advice. though.
everybody's.
I need some advice though. So I
What
got
do you need advice on?
I got this doctor in my hospital, right? I got this nurse that she works in my department. They work together. Now, we've all been out, right? I like the doc.
Male?
No, it's not. Hell no.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, doc. Really?
I'm just trying. When I think doctor, I think of male. Call me chauvinistic.
No,
I just want to be clear.
Don't think of
How
Dr.
dare
Achilles.
you?
A lot of
He
people.
doesn't roll that way. He doesn't roll that
A
way.
lot of people do that.
Listen, listen.
How dare you assume gender?
She's hot. The nurse is hot. I want the doc. I don't want the nurse, but the nurse want me. What should I do?
Doctor makes more money. Go for the
Go
doctor.
for the nurse.
Yeah, go for the nurse.
Yeah.
No, fuck the nurse.
for the
Fuck
nurse.
the
What do you have
doctor.
to lose? What do you have to
No,
lose?
fuck the nurse.
No,
Fuck the
go
nurse.
for the
Sweet
nurse.
talk the nurse long enough to get to the doctor.
Let's get
No,
the
fuck the nurse. Fuck the
Go for
nurse
the
until
nurse.
you
You
get
have
to
more
the doctor.
power. You have more power. The doctor.
I'll fuck the doctor.
nurses.
Doctor,
Nurses
doctor,
are-
give me the
listen.
news.
Nurses are too emotional. Okay, the doctor they'll be able to do the surgery with no emotion. Like, go with the doctor. You just get
I'll
your
go with the doctor.
She's a
Just
chick.
just-
They're emotional regardless. It doesn't matter.
Excellent
would you
point.
rather
Yes.
say? Would you rather say, take this dick, nurse bitch, or take this dick, doctor bitch?
Beast,
Nah,
I think you have a
bitch.
great.
Nurse
That's
bitch
a great
sounds more
point.
fluid.
You made a great point.
Why does she
I
have
want
to
to
be a
hear
bitch?
from
Doesn't make any
Doctor.
goddamn
I
sense.
want to hear from Dr. Achilles. Doc, what do you think I should do, Doc?
Doctor bitch.
Well, you can never go wrong with a doctor, I gotta say.
Oh, obviously.
Except for that OBGYN that you talking about. Ain't wrong with the doctor.
I'll make it easier for you. You gotta look back and ask yourself, can a nurse write prescriptions for you?
No.
Well,
There
if
you
I-
go. There's the
If
answer.
listen. On the contrary, if I fuck with a nurse practitioner, then she can.
Just steal the
Yeah,
prescription
nurse
pad. Just
Yeah,
take the prescription pad.
Hey,
See,
but
now,
hey, but
now,
here's
now
here's
you using
hey, but
good
here's
technical terms and shit.
Dr. Keelys, what you saying, bro?
Well, here's another question. If like, which one is more likely to get you into the country club?
Oh,
You
yeah.
see, now the nurse has interest in you. It's the easy way out. Now it's reliable and that's a good job. But the doctor, oh, you're one step away from having a sugar mama there if you do it right.
Yeah, but you're in a bad spot when it comes down to it because she will hold all the money she makes more than you over you.
That's fine.
I don't give a fuck.
That's fine.
I don't give a fuck either.
Oh, really?
Just save them
I don't give a fuck. Yo, if she's gonna be my Dr. Sugar Mama, what the fuck do I care?
Yeah, but
He's
she's
like,
gonna
I
make
went to
you sitting down. Is that okay?
Okay, so
Don't
let me
give a
ask
fuck.
you this. Let me ask you this, guys. Wolves, I mean. What other careers have hoe stereotypes instead of just the doctor, the nurse? What other careers have hoe
Police.
stereotypes?
Military,
Police.
military,
Police.
military, military.
Police,
Alice
military.
is trying to speak. Alice, let us know.
Okay. Police, military, EMTs. Let's see, lunch ladies.
Lunch lady. Everybody fucking a lunch lady.
Teachers.
Jesus.
Teachers. Hey, I mean, hey, shoot. Spunk you with a sloppy Joe, bro. Come on.
Over lawyers. That's the
Adam
thing.
Sandler, fucking lunch lady land.
What were you saying,
Titty?
Pedro.
I was skipping over lawyers, paralegals, things of that sort. They be fucking in the worst way and know how to get out of it legally. They can.
Yes, they'll throw you on the table.
Let me tell you,
Wolf of Wall Street.
Adultery is not illegal.
Legal briefs, if you know what I mean. Them lawyers up, down.
Wolf of Wall Street, baby. Wolf of Wall Street. Ah.
Yeah.
How about judges? You think
Yeah.
judges?
Oh, big time. Judges fuck everybody.
Yeah, but they,
Literally.
Dire Wolf.
Yes.
What other industry? You said the military? I can
Military,
agree with that.
100%. Military police. That's a hybrid with what Atlas said. That's true too. Police, that one chick that's been fucking everybody since January, whatever the fuck her name is.
What about when they're deployed? Those girls become hoes for the whole barricades.
I don't know.
Deploy your semen. Deploy your semen, baby.
Oh, hold
Hey,
on. What did you say, Dyer?
I
said those deployed. Oh,
well,
sorry,
also too, like German or guys will get stationed in Germany. Brothels there are legal. You know, you just go to the red light district, you find one in the window, you say, "Here's €60. Hey, I got them for a night." And guess what? It's way easier than taking somebody out to dinner. So military is a very common one. Pilots,
They got them in
so much. Flight attendants, that's possible.
Was that pilots or pirates?
Pilots.
Why
not both?
How about you, Adonis? How about, have you ever seen, other stereotypes and careers?
Dude, and I got you, man. It was her name was Megan. I won't give her last name, but that cop, I got you, Dire Wolf, on the research over here. That was Megan. That was
Rick and Morty.
So we got a lot of cops.
I hit the Googler, man. Cops are undercover horny though. It's like, they're not wearing a lot of makeup. They're buttoned up, like they got so much, shit all over them that, you wouldn't think necessarily that, underneath all that, dude, it's just, I don't know what it is. But also teachers, think about it like this. You can't go a week without hearing about some scandal with like a 16-year-old and like, a 40-year-old. I mean, but sometimes these teachers are cute too. And I'm thinking about me and my group of friends at 14. And I'm like, damn, what would you want to do with us?
You sound like my husband. He's like, damn, I wish I could be 15 again.
Smack your ass with that ruler.
I knew a guy that was fucking his teacher, but he was homeschooled, so that wasn't too good.
I think you guys
But it's always like when it's the female teacher, it's like, oh yeah, she's kind of hot, and then when it's the male teacher, it's like, oh dude, like what's right? And I'm saying it's fully justified completely, but like every time I look at it, I'm just like, I think teachers are undercover horny too. Teachers and cops would be my vote.
If you know what's one thing none of y'all mentioned?
Waitresses.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been
waitresses.
Yeah, I like them. I like
number
them.
down the seat and slide it, and they don't write their number down. Slide it to you. You can go fuck in the back. There's a storage room. You can fuck on the top of the bread. Waitresses are me.
Are you talking about Outback bread?
Talking from experience.
I feel like you giving me tips. I feel like you giving me tips right now.
Talking from experience.
You know what? Something none of y'all mentioned. I've worked in the financial industry my whole career, and I'm gonna tell you, the bank is full of hoes. No one knows about it, but the wildest parties I have been to have been with when I was in the bank industry as a teller. Bro, these girls get down. All
It was
right.
the strippers that showed up for the party.
No, I actually had a party once, and they used my waters, what is those things called? The one for the rain gutter that goes down. They used it as a strip pole, and it broke. All right.
Oh, what the
We
fuck?
had inflatable dolls, like inflatable
get
sex
some, like-
dolls, and they got whipped cream and put it in the mouth and in the pussy hole, and they were all eating out of it. All right. These are wild ass girls.
That's not.
You work with some heavy ass bitches. Jesus. Why did they break this shit?
That's crazy. When I worked going back to nurses actually, when I worked at a rehab, the nurse, I remember a nurse coming in with red stilettos so she could fuck a freaking client. Like a client that's there for drugs, being an addict. You're supposed to be like helping them as their nurse, and then really go fucking
Yeah, they are helping them.
He is
They're helping them get off.
Helping
them get off.
Give them a new addiction.
Yeah, she has her own sex addiction, and she was married. She actually was engaged, not married. She had a ring on her finger, and she thought it was hot, like wearing her ring with red stilettos. I walked in and I saw her with red stilettos. I was like, "What is wrong with this bitch?" Coming into work like 7-inch heels. She crazy.
Hey! Until you are married, you're single.
That story really.
I had a
made me
person like that too. When I was a housekeeper, like there was this cougar, and she really was in love with this young man. Like he was like in his 20s or something. And every day she would wear makeup, and her boobs would be all pricked up, and her ass would be all out, and she would look so cute for this guy. And I don't know what's going on with them now, but they be doing some sneaky shit in the hotel room.
Like
He was a housekeeper.
Balls.
Yeah.
He was a pool boy.
I need to see you after the show.
You want to see me after the show?
No, I think you guys are forgetting about construction workers though.
They just girl talk. Yeah. They just catcall.
No, there's some
maybe, but I knew a couple who basically lived at a strip club. So I don't know how much fucking was going on, but the horny was uncontrolled with them.
Truck drivers too.
You know what, Dr. Achilles? I think they're horny because they can't get their dick wet. So they gotta go to a strip club just to look, and they can't touch.
Yeah.
They can't do what? They can't do what?
Who said they can't touch?
Maybe, yeah, not a lot of women in construction for some reason.
I'm in construction. I use my tool all the time.
Well, Dr. Achilles, since you're in healthcare, do you think it has something to do with the you knowing about anatomy that makes have better sex or so horny? Like,
hey, well, all I can say is I'm a doctor and I've never had trouble finding the clit. All right. I know that anatomy textbook backwards and forwards.
It's in the ass, right?
What?
He knows the location of everything.
Yeah. No. I tell you, when you need to know the body or the body's limits, healthcare workers, they got you covered on that. And they know all the sensitive areas. They even know what to do when you're not sensitive.
The women, they don't understand.
Mermaid.
Ladies do not understand where the male G spot is.
Mermaid, do you agree with that?
Do you?
Oh, sorry. You just me. Sorry.
Hey, do you know where the G spot is on a male?
Because we're not telling you.
The gooch.
Not always, but you'd be surprised how many guys have told me where to go and what to do, and I'm like, that is so helpful.
I feel like everybody's different in that regard.
And I feel like healthcare professionals know it better for sure. I went on a date with a doctor in training once, and yeah, I don't.
Not a doctor in training.
Well, alrighty then.
You're having a flashback.
Yeah. She's getting
knew
wet
all
thinking
the
about
right
it, y'all.
spots, and
Just
he
saying.
told me where to go for his right spots.
So you just he
I
told you
think she really needs to think
single-
about this for a little bit before she can answer.
she's getting horny. She's still
She
horny
is.
about it. How about you, Beast? How about you, Beast? Does a healthcare hero's knowledge of anatomy have better sex?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, they know exactly where to go. They know exactly where. I know exactly where to go. And my G spot is right in my dick. So there's no, you don't have to find it. It's right there, right there, right at the tip. It's right at the tip.
I like a
Gotta
little.
find
Thank
my
you for
G
that
spot right
information.
there.
Thank you for that information.
I like a little
If
bit.
you like, don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all.
Yes, like and subscribe, G Spots.
It's
I just
nothing
let you
but
know
the
that
tip.
I think
Beast.
every guy on
Yeah.
here tell you the G spot is right in their dick. G
Yeah,
spot is right
it's
there.
very easy.
Just curious. Is it like between like the balls and like the
Nah, that's not my
asshole or
G spot.
something?
That's
Like,
not
you
my
know,
G
like
spot.
all in there?
Yes.
Nah,
Yeah.
No,
Come on,
Mine. I
bro.
like
no.
I like a little bit of tickling of the taint. That is my deal.
You like Dukes?
That gets me going. That gets me fucking going.
The
Can I
taint.
paint your taint?
You know what? You know what? Noah, you are now known as the Gooch. You're the Gooch from now on.
Smooch the Gooch.
Aphrodite, what do you think? Do you think the anatomy helps the sex?
Yes, definitely. You gotta know where to go. You gotta know how to touch. You gotta know like where to lick, where to touch, where to kiss, where to put your hand, where you put your finger in, blah blah blah.
Where you put your finger? What?
Exactly. You have to know your way around the taint.
Yes, exactly. How
I think
about
you like things up your ass.
pharmaceutical reps? Like, why are they all hot? Like, why are they?
Hell yeah.
It seems like they're all
No,
hot.
no,
Let
no,
us know
no,
this. Are they
no,
hot?
no, 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 no.
No.
Okay, well, Alice,
Made that abundantly clear.
go. How about Nefertiti?
I'm not gonna hold you. Not all of them. No, I have to say I've seen some ones that would scare the hardest dick away, but the baddest I have seen was a pharmaceutical rep, and that was a big booty Dominican. I gotta give it up. I was going back.
I know you like them booties.
Was it a girl or guy?
Oh, it was a female. I would have licked her up, down, inside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Please go on.
Listen, I sometimes feel when I'm sitting in the doctor's office and they're like walking by me and I just see them, I'm like, dude, I swear it must be like the resume is like, I am a model. Now hire me. All right.
You know what? You know what? This is coming from a woman, and then when you see those people that they describe as so hot, there's some odd looking motherfuckers. You notice that shit?
I got
Like
good
some-
taste. I don't know what to tell you. I got good taste.
It'd be some funny Steve Buscemi looking ass motherfucker. It'd be like, oh, he's so hot.
Steve Buscemi. Oh hell no.
Hey
I'm
man,
not gonna go that far. Steve
Boardwalk Empire.
Jesus.
What
Steve
about
Buscemi likes to eat rocks.
Aurora? Aurora, are they hot? Have you ever seen an ugly one?
In the pharmaceutical, yeah, I saw one the other day, but that's not really my taste. Like them typing and pretending to type and get medicine. That's not really like, I don't know. They're not. My type is dark skin, so even though I'm not against any other type, but like there isn't a lot, so I don't know. That's not my taste.
I like Barbies. Maybe that's why I like them.
She don't think they're hot.
Okay, she liked chocolate. So does everybody.
How about Adonis? How about you, Adonis? Are they hot? Are they ugly? Are they your type?
I mean, I would say I don't know. I don't think they're not my type, right? I think like we actually we just did a project, a little homework assignment, and it involved the medical industry and specifically pharmaceutical reps. And this one company literally wouldn't. It didn't matter what the dude looked like, what the qualifications were. It didn't matter. None of that mattered. The only thing that mattered was were you a hot female, and you would deal exclusively with male doctors. So I don't know what they do. To talk to female doctors. I don't know. Like, I don't know what that is. Maybe I should have asked. Maybe I should have asked. The question didn't occur to me until just now. But literally, it was like you know, if you're not, you know, 5'11" in stilettos and fitting in a pencil skirt, you can't work here as a pharmaceutical rep. You know,
Then
so
you
I won't
suck.
name the
You're
company,
like,
He's right.
but
He's right.
Sex sells. That's why.
He's right.
yeah, then you're
That's
just
why they
useless.
be looking so hot. Those pencil
although
skirts.
on an unrelated note, do you guys have never mind. I won't say the
No,
name.
no, no.
But
Adonis, you
Yeah.
ask your question, Adonis.
Too late.
no, it was like I was just thinking this through. But all respect, I love Taco Mac. But have any of you guys ever been to the Taco Mac and noticed that the bartenders are always, I don't know, like the opposite of what you like the pharmaceutical rep, what we were just stereotyping. Have you guys ever been to a Taco Mac? I think Taco Mac's single-handedly.
What is a
So they're
taco
all-
Mac?
What is that?
What the fuck? Yeah, first of all, what the fuck is Taco Mac?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
the fuck
explain
is it?
what this place is.
Yeah.
Like Del
So
Taco.
it's like this it's like a watering hole here in my hometown. It's a chain, so that I thought they were in other states, but the thing is that like if you ever been to a Hooters or a Twin Peaks, it's all, you know, gorgeous girls wearing the push-up bras walking around and
Hooters, gorgeous girls. Okay.
and I always, you're a Hooters girl, okay, all right. And so
Oh, she's a
we
Hooters
got
girl.
alumni,
She got the ass for it. Have you seen that ass? Can you imagine those cute little orange shorts?
If those
We got
shorts are
alum-
getting shorter, they're gonna have to wear.
Well, go ahead, Adonis. Keep going.
So I was always like, how do these places get away with this, right? How do we, like, you know, how do they not get sued for this for discrimination, right? You never see a dude, right, in a Hooters outfit, and I don't want to see a dude in a Hooters outfit. But then I figured it out. There's one bar in our town that only employs sad-looking, like emo dudes, right, behind the bar, and I think that firm single-handedly keeps the whole industry out of trouble because, you know, they hit the quota. But that thought occurred to me when I was in this medical business. I was like, look, you're just watching the stream of applicants come in, and it's like, shit, they all look carbon cut, man. 5'11", in heels, long hair, ready to flirt.
He's right. He's
Sounds like my dream job.
As they should be.
What
All the
about in
other-
that?
Too bad I'm only 5'2".
What
They're
about
gonna
in
all-
that place you're talking about? What
Dr.
about that
Roman's gonna make
place,
them work.
Adonis?
Dr.
What if they're hiring those like emo looking dudes because they think like, you know, that's what we want to look at or something?
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, is that attractive? I don't know. Like maybe
That's
if,
probably what they think is attractive.
maybe if a girl sits at a bar, you know, she wants to
Listen to
I
My
don't know,
Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Like let's talk.
They come in
Let's talk
with a
about
black parade.
When I was a young
Yes,
boy.
a young boy. Yeah, we'll break out an acapella. The
The
entire
restaurant's just
world.
trying to be a savior to the broken and the damned.
We need to do an acapella episode.
Let's do
Yeah.
Well, listen, Roman's been pretty quiet out there, and I know not too long ago his drunk ass was real drunk. So, tell me, Roman, has a healthcare professional always gotten a hold of your booty anytime recently?
You be getting drunk.
Well, fuck, yeah. Well, as we were talking about earlier, got a prostate exam recently, and it was from a female. She was a Polish
liked
woman.
it.
Yeah.
Well, Polish, yeah. I mean, she was so she was very very attractive.
Yes,
But
Roman.
no,
Yes, finish your sentence,
how
Roman,
the
please.
turntables.
But no, so yeah, put it like, you know, put the fingers in, you know, all that stuff, and
Fingers?
yeah, finger in up my fucking asshole. What are you
How
talking
many,
about?
how many fingers you talking about?
Should be one.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I got all four.
Oh wow.
He got violated.
I didn't even get the
You're
thumb.
Superman, man.
Super ass.
Well, usually they
Damn.
just do one because it depends on the size of the hole. So, Roman, thanks for telling us something about yourself.
Damn. Know what? I got a new nickname. Got a new nickname for you. Iron Lung.
No, my shit is gaping. I swear.
Lax rectal tone.
All the pegging.
Those rusty trombones are just catching up, man.
Shit goes out of him like a Roman aqueduct.
Dr.
No,
Dr.
but-
Achilles is gonna have to sew that shit up.
You gotta comb through the hair.
That is true. How I know that the medical profession is full of freaks because it wasn't just the prostate exam, just like going in there and just like feeling around. It was like fucking smacking my ass, and she called me a dirty slut, and I was like, "What the fuck are we doing here?"
Dirty slut. Let's be real.
But of course, it was like, "You dirty slut." Oh yes. It's just like,
Oh, so now she's Russian? Now she's Russian?
South Russian.
Eastern European, Polish, Russian,
Is that
basically
your
the same
kink?
accent.
You like Russian women or something?
No, I felt like it was in a strip club. It was like,
Oh.
Sounds like you were in a
take
strip
it,
club.
take it, dirty slut. Oh, and just kept and smacked my ass.
Maybe she has
And,
stiletto heels and red lipstick, and her hair was slicked back.
no, she did, but she was not. She was like two, like probably a buck, like $1.90. So and like
Why you
5.
hating, dog? Why you
Too
hating?
much woman for you, huh? Too much
Yeah,
woman
way
for
too
you.
much woman for him to handle. Outlaw. Has any
much fist.
healthcare hero ever gotten a hold of your drunk ass? Outlaw.
He's not. Well,
Maybe he's
I
getting
need
it.
to-
Maybe
I
he's
need to
getting it right
headhunt-
now.
He's
I need to
probably
headhunt
getting
Roman's
fucked
nurse for my
right
clinic,
now.
Outlaw pleads the fifth, man.
Yeah,
If
he's
he's
getting it
if-
right now. That's why.
He
If
just
he's
feels
getting fucked,
he's got it right up his butt. He's like,
if Outlaw is getting fucked, I need to ask, have you ever fucked at your job? How about Nefertiti? You fucked at your job before? I know you want to.
let's call it here. You know, it was a movie, 16 theaters to choose from. I mean, how do you not? Plus, Harry Potter is a very loud movie. I'm just saying, you know.
I know you thought your boss was hot at one point. I don't know if you still do. You probably do. You said she's very sexy.
That was a different job. That was Chick-fil-A.
Chicken.
There's a reason it's closed on Sunday. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey, got
she's giving that chicken its special sauce.
With them waffle fries, that should be good, dog.
He was open on Sunday.
Outside the Chick-fil-A, and I wait right there, and I call myself side chick.
Oh, you were her side chick.
You know, they
Oh,
always ask
how-
how can I serve you at Chick-fil-A? So
My pleasure. My
All
pleasure.
very,
My pleasure.
all very nice.
Your pleasure is their pleasure.
It's my pleasure. It means more ways than one.
Yes, they're all very nice to you, probably because they're all fucking. How about Reese?
And
Reese.
ask Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yes, put Chick-fil-A sauce on that body.
those waffle fries.
How about
Chick-fil-A today,
Beast?
they
Have you
got
ever
my
fucked at your job, Beast?
Yeah, I fucked at my job. Shit. It was
Sure you have.
I mean, it was like let's go right here in this room and this I hope nobody heard like what was going on in the room because it was really loud. It was really loud, like, and she just was like screaming at one point. And I was like, wait a minute, you gotta be quiet, bitch. We're gonna get caught. But it was,
You gotta gag her at that point. You gotta be like,
Right.
shut up, and put a gag in her mouth.
well, I did choke her a little bit. I don't know if that's okay.
Maybe she was screaming because she needed to breathe.
He's like, I didn't know if that was okay, but
I don't know if that was okay. How about Natalia?
Oh, girl, listen, I had never done this before, but big old but COVID hit, and the big old building I was working at that time was real empty.
The Goodwill.
And I had a really hot coworker. He wasn't my boss; he was my friend's boss. But he was my coworker, and so we hit up the VP's office. All right, we figured we'll have a little bit of fun, you know. Thankfully, there's no cameras. I hope. I've never got anything, but a little nervous out there. No lie, I was a little nervous about getting caught by security, but oh yeah, it went down in the VP's desk. I hope he found that, you know, he didn't find anything later on there, or the cleaning crew didn't find anything. Just saying.
Oh, so you fucked the VP. Oh,
I fucked in the VP's office. It wasn't the VP.
You should have
It
locked
was his
system.
office. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you do it right.
You take his stapler. Do you take his stapler?
No, but it may have been thrown on other places.
The red one, right? The red one.
Yeah.
Red one, the
Yeah.
red one.
How about Roman? Roman, we all know you fucked at your job.
Well, which one? The first job I fucked at was when I was a lifeguard back in the day. Went to the pump room and just you got to test the pH levels. So you have to do that in the pump room. So I went back there with a lady friend, and then so I was basically banging her, or she was on top of me, and I was just like testing the pH levels while she was like just riding me. And then,
Oh damn! You should have fucked her in the pool if you were a lifeguard or the ocean.
For a reason.
Contaminate everything. Shit.
That was. I did, but that was off the clock. And also, fucking in the pool. Fucking in a pool, you understand? You do that. It's dry as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I know that seems counterintuitive, but yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that's chlorine all around you. Like,
Hey,
nah.
everybody. Hey, wait, hold up, everybody. We got a celebrity. We got David Hasselherpes here.
Hasselherpes.
Hey, watch. Fuck it, I got the hair. But no, I did it. And then when I had an office job, there was a floor above where my office was. They were doing construction, and there was a bathroom where everyone went up to basically take a shit usually, but it wasn't used. So we would. I went up with a lady friend of mine, and we went up to the bathroom upstairs, and we put her up on the sink, and
You
then
put out the
someone
tool.
heard someone coming up, and we went into the stall and kept it kind of going, but kept quiet. But unfortunately, a person came in to take a shit, so we had to.
That kind of
fucking
kills the mood.
Man,
listen
just
to,
kills that vibe. Just kills that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how much like hearing like a awful, terrible shit. We were in a woman's bathroom. How much that kills your erection? So it was.
Oh, definitely. You.
But then
Was
we
it
waited.
stinky?
Nobody had.
Yeah, well then
Did they
they
at least
left.
have potpourri spray?
Oh no.
Potpourri? Potpourri?
Poopery.
Whatever it's called. Potpourri.
Poopery.
Potpourri.
Oh,
Yes.
potpourri.
Thank you, shits.
No, so yeah, it sucked. It killed my erection. But then when that person left, it actually for some reason kind of got me a little horny, and I shot right back up after they left, and we fucked in this stinky ass bathroom, and it was it was fucking nice. I jerk off to that memory every day. I swear.
Every time you take a shit, it brings back memories. That's good.
Yeah, I think about getting a Blumpkin.
I thought there was a garbage. It's called a garbage can. It's called a garbage can.
You might have to explain to the viewers what Blumpkin is.
Dude, Atlas, with all this fucking that's going on in the hospitals and in the healthcare with all these damn hoes, including some of our very own hoes, I'm not gonna name no names. Should the insurance cover the repercussions of them? All that penicillin, the babies, and all everything else that comes with it.
Fuck no.
It's a fuck no.
Fuck no. That's like going to the strip club and fucking the stripper and catching something. You knew the risk, motherfucker. Like,
She said she was clean.
oh, okay.
Adonis, what do you think?
I'm gonna take her at her word.
Yeah.
Adonis, do you think the insurance should cover the repercussions of all this whole fucking going on?
Oh shit. I don't know, right? It's like that'll encourage the bastards, right? Like if it's covered by insurance, like it's kind of like I feel like insurance is like a rental car, right? Like you rent a car you never take care of, you never wash it, like you just it is what it is. Hotel, you do whatever the fuck you want. You crank up the AC, you let the shower run. Like you don't do this stuff, like you don't act like you normally act. I feel like insurance, like it's bad enough as is. God forbid we add insurance to the mix, and shit, man. I think we're looking at a different kind of pandemic. So I would say no.
All right, we got two
Please.
no's. Dr. Achilles, tell me how you want to build these insurance companies. Tell me you're gonna have a yes for us.
Oh well,
You make money.
Hey, at my clinic we accept all major insurance providers, and I personally make sure that every single one of my employees is perfectly capable of servicing you in whatever needs you require. So yeah. Like
they just have to know how to write it.
Like if it's all part of your medical procedure, why shouldn't insurance cover it?
True that. Otherwise, they're gonna be spreading more than just love. I'm just saying. Just saying, y'all.
Without insurance, it might not be as safe.
Hey.
He has a point.
Mhm.
Wolf. Well, it's time to say goodnight for the healthcare hoes and all these sluts. What do you think, Dahlia?
I think so. I think we got some hoes in this house. If you see them, point them out.
Time to wrap up.
Hoes in this hospital.
Let's start howling, wolves.
All right, y'all. Let's howl at the moon. Let's jump out of here. Good night, y'all.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe, comment, follow Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.